Hello everyone, Michael here again with Felicity, November 8033 Foxtrot, a Cessna flight training device that I built here at home. I'm going to be joining the Virtual USA Flying Club for one of their events this evening, flying it on the VATSIM. And we are actually just in time to catch the briefing with the Virtual USA Flying Club. So let's jump over there and we'll catch the briefing, and then we'll come back here and discuss our route and what we're going to do. So. Let's see, bring this in here. There it is.
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
There we are.
All right, I appreciate it, man. We'll let everybody get in here and then we'll get rolling. Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Melvin, did you hear the news?
Hopefully everyone can hear the
I heard
briefing
some big
already.
news. Yeah, big news. Do you have different news, though? Let me hear it.
Well, I'm not sure. There's some helicopter that's been released.
No kidding. Really? Which one?
I don't know just yet. You'll have to wait.
The H-135 by Collinson that was released today.
You
Perhaps.
clearly did not watch my breakfast stream this morning.
Oh,
Where we
no.
raked. Oh man, we raked Josh McCurry over the coals with that all morning long. It was awesome.
Well,
Time
Rob
is it?
Marcinic just posted engine
Almost eight.
sounds. Hold the bus.
It's pretty amazing, I tell you what. Hey, Trevor, how are you, man?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Sorry, I just scrambling. I just got off work, so.
Welcome, buddy. Happy Friday, dude. Happy weekend.
Yeah, happy you do.
Hope you guys are all ready to get a little bit of oil on your goggles, because it's time to fly the Stearman. Mr. Speedell, I think it's pretty doggone close to 8 p.m., so if you want to start this briefing, go ahead.
All right, we'll get started. I'll share my screen here quick.
Let's see if I can bring the screen in so we can see it.
While he's doing that, Eric, how are you, man?
Wait, F mod now? Kids keep coming.
Alright, let's see if I can add this.
2021.
I don't care who you are, but I'm sticking with Rob. The Rock. Mr. International Rock, by the way.
Hawkery, man, he is. He's like the. He's become the Johnny Cash of flight sim.
All right, I think we're ready to get started here. Everybody should be seeing a picture of the Stearman right now, right?
Hey, firm.
All right, so this is a recreation of sorts of the Stearman fly-in that is held in September. I think they've been doing it now for 50 years. But it takes place out of Galesburg, Illinois, and as part of the event, they fly different competitions. I think it was mentioned in the briefing, things like short takeoffs, formations, spot landings, aerobatics, etc. But they also fly usually once a day, I think, to some of these local airfields that are listed in the briefing, and where they host different meal events and special things for the pilots. So what we're going to do today is to fly from Galesburg to as many of those remote fields as you can, and with the intention of landing back at Galesburg. There's not too much that's special about it. Here, I'll bring up the map here.
You guys may not be able to see that small map there.
As you can see, the event starts at Galesburg, and the remote fields are Wolford, which is private, Tri-County, which is down here in the southeastern corner, Kiwani and Jen Air, which is by Geneseo, and then terminates back at Galesburg. The one thing what's notable about all of these airfields is they give everyone the option to land in the grass if desired. Wolfers, Tri-County, and Jen Air are completely turf fields. Galesburg and Kiwani both have grass runway marked, which the Stearmans tend to use, and would hopefully then be available for us today as well. And as mentioned in the briefing, I guess the idea is to fly VFR the whole way. There's not much opportunity for IFR here. The weather, if you're using live weather, is calm winds and clear skies, so perfect VFR flying tonight. As far as notes go, we'll stick to the VATSIM Unicom of 1228 to broadcast intentions. And I would encourage anybody, if they want to contact people and do formation flying, it's all well and good with this event here today. Flight plans, my intent was just to enter Galesburg as the departure and arrival airport as my flight plan. Not really sure if they'll be required or not. There is a couple of Class Charlie airfields on both sides, which shouldn't be much of a factor unless you're really looking for some flight following. I didn't look to see if there's any coverage, but we're pretty low, so I don't know how much help they would be. So Brant, anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, I would just say if you would like to do some formation flying, maybe hop over to the Fingers voice channel there. It's right below where we're at right now, and you can coordinate that. And I don't see any ATC right now, so we should be good to go.
One more thing just to point out real quick. Just as far as Galesburg is concerned, the grass runway does parallel runway 3 and 21 over here on the east side of the field. I did try it in MSFS, and all of the default fields do have the painted, or I guess visible painted lines, so it should be pretty easy to find the grass if you're looking for it. I'll take any questions if there are any.
I was looking on the radar. I saw some precipitation north of the field, so if using live weather, that could be something to look out for.
I guess I'm just was just looking at all the METARs of the area fields and seeing some. Looks pretty clear, but yeah, definitely watch out for the clouds and follow VFR cloud clearances if they do exist in your sim. Oh, I see what you're saying here. It does look like they have some high-level precip over Moline, or excuse me, Davenport. But yep, watch out for the clouds if you do run into them. Anybody else have any other questions?
Winds are 0 through 0 on that. We have a preferred runway that we're going to depart from out of here.
Great question. I would suggest
we'll
if
be
you're
all right.
departing from where the Stearmans generally park, I would taxi over and depart runway 21, just for easy coordination of taxi.
Yeah. Weather-wise, I think we'll be fine.
Sounds good.
If we run into a little bit of rain,
All right, then everybody, happy flying, and thanks for joining tonight.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
thanks, Ben.
Hey, you're welcome.
All right. So there we have it. Our briefing with the virtual.
Anybody streaming on Twitch?
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
Alright, so there we have it. Briefing with the Virtual USA Flying Club. Let's get that window out of there. Alright.
Eddie, your mic on. Somebody's going crap.
All right. So I think we will take that exact route. I mean, we could fly it backwards, and then, well, we might do that. If we fly it backwards, we could run into traffic coming, the opposite way. But yeah, let's just go to the plane and see where we end up. How's that sound? I will say that Wolford's and this northern one, Jen Air, both of those did not have scenery and X-plane, so I did whip those up real quick this evening for the event. So don't expect to see those in your version of X-plane right now, but that's neither here nor there. But scenery wise, we are going to be using ortho photos, using the ARC imagery, X America, and that's pretty much it as far as our scenery goes. Mostly all default airports, a lot of these small private ones. Like I said, this Jen Air and Wolford's. I haven't been to this Tri-County one yet, but I do know what both Jen Air and Wolford's look like because I developed them this evening. And I haven't been to this Kewanee one yet either. But we are going to take our 172 Bush Mod. It's about the slowest plane that I have in the fleet right now that fits our cockpit. Seriously? Logitech mic. Testing. Pre-flight. Mic check. Logitech mic. Testing. Well, I don't know if anybody else could hear me or could not hear me. Alright. Well, just in case we're having mic issues, let's just head to the plane and go from there. Audio check, 1, 2, hello. Alright, okay, so Downwind Sim says it was on his end. Okay, great. So our pre-flight audio was not, our entire pre-flight was not in vain. So that's good. Like I said, these Wolford's and this other one I developed, and the rest of these I haven't seen yet. So we're in for a little bit of a surprise, but it should be a fun event. See, everyone's going south. We should probably, yeah, we'll just follow the leader. That's gonna be the preferred way to do it. All right. Yeah. Without any further ado, now we'll see you at the plane. Alright, welcome aboard, Felicity. I'm glad to see that you made it. Hopefully it wasn't too long of a walk to get here from the FBO for you. Alright. So we are in our 172 Bush mod. It's a Sierra Papa model. So let's make sure that we have our appropriate checklist for that one, and that's going to be this one here. Downwind Sam, thank you, and pleasure to have you on board. I'm glad you all are on board with me right now. Glad we got our audio issues worked out. Alright, so pre-flight is done. We got the briefing with the Virtual USA Flying Club. Let's go ahead and do a quick weight and balance. Let's see. Go to our mass and balance. We are in the rep pack. We have the rep package for our Bushmod 172. So we'll put me in the front seat. We'll put the average person in the passenger seat. We'll just say we have, you know, you've got your bag, I've got my bag. We got about 20 pounds of gear with us. And fuel, we'll just go ahead and put 25 in each wing. And that's 25 gallons. What is it, 180 pounds per wing. Alright, that ought to keep us pretty slow. We are within our flight envelope though, so it should be fine. Alright, let's get started up here. Pre-flight walk-arounds done. Interior passenger brief, did that. Tack time 197.0. Right, circuit breakers are all in, and our alternate static is in. Start checklist, seat track. Let's get scooted up here so we can reach the rotor pedals and flight controls. The avionics are off. Our autopilot is off. Throttle's gonna go quarter. Mixture's full lean. Brakes going on. Alright, master on. Beacon on. Clear prop. Looks clear on the left, looks clear on the right, and clear in the front. Alright. Mags to start. Alright. We do have engine rotation, oil pressures in the green. Sugar Dunkerton, hello, welcome buddy. Pleasure to have you. We are on the ground here in Galesburg, Illinois. Got a VFR route, hitting some private grass strips for the Stearman fly-in with the Virtual USA Flying Club. Wait another couple minutes for our oil temperature to come up. Let's turn our landing light on for safety. We'll turn our avionics
VFR
on.
to the east, Wolf.
Turn our transponder on. Squawk VFR. Mode Charlie.
Up again, also departing to the east.
And while we're still waiting, we'll get our VATSIM VFR flight plan filed. Right.
Galesburg traffic, helicopter 152, that's traffic clear the field to the south. Galesburg.
November 033 Foxtrot, we are VFR, we're going to type 172.
Traffic, November 3 Romeo, short final, runway 07.
Lightweight category, slant golf. Departure GBG.
Wolford traffic, 423 Charlie Lima. Intentions of a left-hand downwind approach for runway 06. Touch and go, Wolford.
Alright, altitude, I don't know. We're just gonna put 2,000. What is our MDAs around here? Yep. Okay, we're alright, 2,500. Airspeed, figure 90 knots. Alternate, let's go ahead and pick an alternate. I want to have somewhere to go in case the stove stops cooking. Let's see, we'll just pick one of these off fields here. Charlie 66, sounds good to me.
Wolford traffic, November 3 Romeo, up again.
En route time, I figure it's going to take us about an hour and 20 minutes or so.
Wolford.
Fuel endurance, what did we say we had? About 5 hours on board, 4.5, something like that. No, what did it say, 5 hours? WestJet, hello, welcome buddy.
Operate hotel is
Route
2.5
details,
north, down runway
VFR, direct.
Wolford.
Mark. Going pretty good today. We are on the ramp here at Galesburg, Illinois, joining the Virtual USA Flying Club for their Stearman flying event, keeping it low and slow, hitting some private grass strips. Yeah, thanks for coming aboard. WestJet 1450 has been my first moderator.
Wolford traffic.
My longest Twitch viewer.
423 Charlie Lima on short final, runway 06, Wolford.
And a friend of mine. Alright, normally I would put VATSIM weather enabled in the remarks section, but since everyone is supposed to be using real world weather, with the exception of clouds,
Traffic, helicopter hotel
that's going to be kind of redundant.
To the north, looking at overfly at 1,300, right traffic 06, Wolford.
Alright, flight plan is filed,
We have traffic.
oil temperature has come up, let's go ahead and get going. Scenery wise, ortho photos, combination of Google and Arc imagery for the area. Okay, and X America. X America, the newest version, does really great wonders for X-Plane. Okay. So oil temperatures come up, our avionics are on. What do we need to do? We need to get weather. I want to set my heading indicator to my compass. And that looks to be about 154. And we are facing south, so it should be okay. There is a sweet spot. As far as the wet compass goes, it's more accurate.
Wolford traffic, right downwind runway 6. We're looking for the downwind traffic.
Okay, weather. What was I doing? Weather.
Kilo Golf Bravo Golf Airport information Foxtrot 2355 Zulu weather wind calm visibility 10 sky clear temperature 21 dew point 18 altimeter 3016 advise on initial contact you have information Foxtrot
Alpha turning 1 mile base
3016 What's that put us at? Right around 780. What's that? Here, 764.
20, 40.
7 Mike Alpha.
Okay, yeah, that's about right.
1 mile final, Wolford's runway. Turning 1 mile final, runway 7.
Alright, park and break off.
Tri-County traffic, Stearman 34 Quebec, 3 miles west. Going to be entering into
What
a left
runway
downwind
should we
for
use?
02, Tri-County.
Runway 21. Where are we at?
Traffic, 8 hotel, it's going to right
Okay,
base.
so that's straight ahead.
2, we'll be landing at Habitat.
Gilesville traffic, Skyhawk November 8033 Foxtrot is taxiing from the ramp to runway 21, Gilesville.
Wolford's traffic, over 7 Mike Alpha, clear of runway 7. Wolford traffic, 8 hotel, it's clearing from Habitat.
Wolford's traffic, Stearman 9008 November is entering the left downwind for 06, touch and go. Wolford's traffic.
We're going to do a run up before we depart.
Tri-County traffic, Stearman 34 Quebec, left base for 02.
Alright. Brakes are on, trim's on takeoff, fuel is on both. Here we go. Make sure it's full rich. Props high and 1800. Left mag, there's my drop. Right mag, there's my drop. Suction looks good, oil pressure, good fuel flow, oil temperature is good. Alright, let's go ahead and idle back.
Wolford's traffic, Stearman 9008 November, it's left base 06.
I'm going to clean these spark plugs. They sound a little...
And Wolford's traffic, Stearman 08 November, is final 24. Wolford.
Caution, to check AOA. Caution, too slow. Check AOA.
Alright.
Tri-Cities, or Tri-County traffic, Stearman 34 Quebec, touching down for...
I'm going to try this mag check again.
Tri-County traffic, Stearman 99 Mike overflying the field, midfield at 1500 feet, coming around to...
1700, 1800.
I have the field, I'm just trying to figure out where you are.
Left mag, there we go.
I touch and go and I'm departing here.
Right mag.
I see you, there you go, okay.
Looks better. So we were sitting there talking on the ground for a little bit and I didn't have it quite leaned out, so she kind of fouled out the plugs.
Mike Alpha taking off, runway 7, departure to the east, Wolford.
So by reducing the fuel mixture, essentially leaning it out and adding full power, you're essentially cleaning the spark plugs off. It's trying to burn fuel that's not available. Alright.
Caution, too slow.
Galesburg traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is taking runway 21, making a left to downwind departure, Galesville.
Approaching runway 21.
I said Galesville. Strobes going
Entered
on.
runway 21, 5,700 feet remaining.
Traffic, operate departing runway 6 east.
Alright. Look at our center line. Full power. Ready to maintain center. More rudder. Airspeed's coming alive. Alright, let's rotate. positive climb rate. Everything's in the green. We do have some runway, but we're going to call it a go. I was going to make a downwind, but we're just going to kind of depart straight out here. Galesburg traffic, Skyhawk November 8033 Foxtrot is departing the pattern to the east. Last call, Galesburg. I think 2,000 feet will be just fine.
Tri-County traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, approximately 4 miles west, intentions of a midfield cross with a right-hand downhand wind approach for runway 02, Tri-County.
Tri-County traffic, number 3 Romeo's, 2 miles to the southwest, left base, runway 02, touch and go, Tri-County.
Alright, let's level off at 2,000 feet.
Stearman 9008 November, departing runway 06, be a part of the east. Wolford.
What's our next Wolfords? Alright, so that was a 09 or 27.
Tri-County traffic, number 3 Romeo, turn and final, runway 02, touch and go, Tri-County.
Alright, 06 and 24. The other one, Jen Air, 09 and 27.
Galesburg traffic, Stearman, 9 Echo Foxtrot, departing runway 21, departure to the south. Galesburg.
At Galesburg, radio check. Clear. Alright, we're holding short 2-1, we see departing traffic. Port of 11806. Tri-County traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, entering crosswind. Intentions of a right-hand downwind approach for runway 02. Tri-County.
Wolfers traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot is 4 miles to the north, going to be entering the left 45 to join the left downwind, runway 24, Wolford.
Tri-County traffic, number 3 Romeo's, clear of runway 02, departing straight out to the north, Tri-County.
Tri-County traffic, helicopter 152 Delta Charlie, approximately 5 to west of the airport. We're going to be joining the left downwind for runway 02, Tri-County.
Tri-County traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, entering right downwind, runway 02, Tri-County.
I called that wrong. I said that we're going to be on 45 to the left downwind.
Stearman, 9 Echo Foxtrot, radio check, please.
We're going to cross over.
5. Up 5.
Galesburg traffic, port 816 is on the roll 21.
Tri-County traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, entering right base, runway 02, Tri-County.
Galesburg traffic, Stearman, November 16 area, Papa, crossing runway 21 for 21 grass. Galesburg.
Wolford traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot. We'll be crossing over midfield to join the left downwind for runway 24, Wolford.
Tri-County traffic, helicopter 1520 Charlie, left downwind for runway 02, Tri-County.
Galesburg traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, entering
So
final.
this one has a
Runway
displaced
2,
threshold at both ends.
Galesburg.
I marked the displaced thresholds with sort of a concrete polygons, kind of the best I had to work with.
Tri-County helicopter 1520 Charlie, turning left base now, 1802, Tri-County.
Think we can 180 this bush bird down in there? Wolford traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot, left downwind 24, full stop Wolford.
Hotel is 5 to the west, inbound left traffic, parallel runway 02.
Tri-County traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, touch and go complete, north.
Now, the stall speed on this thing is supposed to be something silly like 30 knots.
Galesburg traffic, Stearman, November 16, area Papa, departing runway 21 grass to the south. Galesburg.
Wolford traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot, final approach 24, full stop Wolford. We do have a road here right at the end of the runway we need to mind.
Full stop, Tri-County.
Caution, too slow.
VATSIM Unicom, November 16, area Papa, radio check.
5 by 5.
Thanks.
Alright. So this is one of the ones that I did earlier this evening.
Wolford traffic, Porter 816, overflying the field, 1,200, entering left-hand downwind, left-hand pattern 24, Wolford.
Two of the airports on tonight's event for X-Plane were only 2D. It just doesn't make for the best experience for me, so if I have the time, I'll go ahead and knock it out.
Stearman, 9 Echo Foxtrot, setting up left 45 for runway 6, Wolford.
Alright, that was a quick hop. I'm going to set the parking brake, step out, and go refill my water for this next leg.
Traffic, right up hotel, 20 left, downwind, runway 02, parallel, runway 2.
But these two airports are in the scenery section on my Discord, if you did want to download them. before they hit the X-plane gateway. Parking brake on. Wolford traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot is clear the runway, Wolford.
Will be parallel to runway 02 going to ramp.
Traffic, helicopter 152, Delta Charlotte on the gun, clear the active.
Alright, and parking brakes on. Let's go ahead and lean this out while we're here.
Brook traffic says Stearman 9 Echo Foxtrot, number 2 on the 45, about 1 mile out, Wolfsburg. Go for it.
200 traffic, Stearman 349 Mike is 3 miles south of the field, will reply to the field at 2,700.
Tight ramp.
Yeah, there.
For traffic, Stearman 9 Echo Foxtrot, left downwind runway 6, Wolford.
Wolford traffic, Stearman November 16, enter 8, Papa 3 miles to the north of the entering 8, left downwind at the 45, runway 6, Wolford.
Yeah, Wolford, Porter 816, we're going to go ahead and adjust our traffic pattern, runway 6.
Wolford's traffic, Stearman 9 Echo Foxtrot, left base runway 6, Wolford's. For traffic, Stearman 9 Echo Foxtrot, final runway 6, Birds.
Wolford's traffic at Porter 816, we're north of the field, going to enter the left-hand downwind, runway 6.
Okay, I'm gonna, 9 Papa, I'm just gonna do a little, jaunt to the north here and get out of your way and rejoin.
Actually, I think you're okay, John. I think you're a little bit ahead of me.
Okay, I'll continue on the downwind for 6. 9 Papa, thanks.
Tri-County traffic, Stearman 9008 November is setting up for the 45 to the left downwind for runway 02. Tri-County traffic.
Tri-County traffic, Stearman 7, Mike Alpha at, we're now at midfield on the downwind for, midfield on the left downwind for runway 2, so that's Tri-County.
Looking for the traffic at Tri-County, 008 November.
Wolford's traffic, Stearman 9 Echo Foxtrot, back taxi for departure on runway 6, Wolford's.
County traffic, Stearman 7, Mike Alpha, turning left base, runway 7, Tri-County. Left base for runway 2 at Tri-County.
Stearman 9008 November is entering the left downwind for runway 2. Will be number 2 behind the Stearman turning final. Tri-County traffic.
Alright, sorry about that. Had to go refill the water.
go around.
Bridge traffic, Stearman Echo Foxtrot departing runway 6, departure to the east, Wolford.
Alright, so they're taking runway 6.
Tri-County traffic, Stearman 7 Mike Alpha, going around runway 2. We're gonna manner left traffic to Tri-County.
Wolford traffic, port 816. We're going to go ahead and break off the pattern, kind of get up here north of the field, let the traffic sort itself out just a little bit.
Tri-County traffic, Stearman 9008 November, left base 02 for full stop.
Alright.
Tri-County. Tri-County traffic, Stearman 9008 November is final 02, full stop. Tri-County traffic.
Can we do it? Can we get a midfield departure? I bet we could.
We're departing from the ramp, and we will be departing to the north. County.
County traffic, Stearman 7 Mike Alpha.
Actually, I want to put something in the maintenance report if I can, with engines running. Alright. We're not gonna shut down. It can wait. How are we looking? I think we had one going around. Yeah, so it looks like he's probably on the left base for runway 06.
Caution, too slow.
Alright, flaps 10. Wolford traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot, taking runway 06, no delay. Wolford.
Tri-County traffic, Stearman 9008 November, clear of the runway. Tri-County traffic.
Come on, got airspeed.
Stearman 7 Mike Alpha, turning left base, runway 2, Tri-County.
Alright.
Tri-County traffic.
We barely cleared those power lines.
Go to the north, off of the ramp. Tri-County traffic.
Wolford traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot, airborne off of 06, departing the area to the east. Wolford.
Wolford traffic, Stearman November 16, area Papa, left base 6. Wolford traffic.
Wolford traffic, Porter 816's on the left downwind runway 6, Wolford.
Don't necessarily want to overfly that little town of Abingdon.
Quarter mile final, runway 2.
See if we can just kind of steer to the south of that real quick.
Wolford traffic, 98 Papa, final 6, full stop, Wolford.
Wolford traffic, Porter 816 left base, runway 6, full stop, Wolford.
Alright, what do we have here at Tri-County? I don't know anything about Tri-County yet. 0220, grass.
Wolford traffic, Stearman November 16, area Papa's clear, runway 6, Wolford.
For traffic, Porter 816, turning final runway 6, Wolford. Tri-County traffic.
Power
Stearman
back
90
here,
08
about
November,
2,000 feet.
passing runway 02, Tri-County.
And the Wolford's traffic 4816's coming around.
I think I need to adjust the rudder requirement in the rep package. Tone it down a bit. Appears that in order for me to stay coordinated here, straight and level, I need to keep about 2.5, 3 inches of rudder in.
Wolford's traffic 4816 left downwind runway 6.
There's neutral.
Tri-County traffic, Stearman 9008 November, departing runway 02, VFR to the north. Tri-County traffic.
And this bird does not have a rudder trim. I want to thank you all for coming along and being here with me tonight. It means a lot.
Wolford's 4816 left base runway 6. Over.
I always do enjoy people flying along with me.
Tri-Code traffic, Stearman 90 Foxtrot, 7 nautical miles to the west. We're going to be setting for 45 left downwind for runway 2. Tri-Code.
And Wolford's third time's a charm, 4816 on the final 6. Wolford's.
Oh, plane maker has rudder trim. Might have to see if there's an STC available for this 172 to add some rudder trim. If there isn't, there will be. But also, in the latest rep package, there's a way that you can adjust the rudder the yaw assist for like 0 up to 100%. And I think right now I have it set at, that for 0 assist, meaning I'm controlling all the rudder, which is good, great, and dandy. But with the rudder plus pedals and virtual fly, it is awful tiring on the knees. We got one aircraft in front of us, about 400 feet up.
Kilo Golf Bravo Golf Airport information India 0015 Zulu weather wind 112 at 3 visibility 10 sky clear temperature 21 dew point 18 altimeter 3016 advise on initial contact you have information India
112 at 3.
Kilo Golf Bravo Golf Airport information India 0015 Zulu weather wind 112 at 3 visibility 10 sky clear temperature 21 dew point 18 altimeter 3016 advice on initial contact.
So it sounds like we might have a bit of a crosswind into runway 02 here at Tri-County. Which can be, I guess we can enter a left base. Tri-County traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot is 4 miles to the west. Gonna be entering the left downwind runway 02, full stop, Tri-County. Alright, so I think, if he's intending to land there, I don't want to cut him off. So I definitely need to keep an eye out for this traffic at the same altitude as me right now. And I'm just going to assume he's landing there, and I want to find this traffic. I want to know where he's at.
Trico traffic, Stearman, 9 Echo Foxtrot, 2 miles out on the 45, left. Actually, we got to overfly the airfield at 1,700 feet to enter a left 45 downwind for runway 2. Go.
Tri-County traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot. We'll be looking for the other traffic, and we'll be number 2 to the field, full stop, Tri-County. Alright, traffic's at my 3 o'clock. In sight. Okay.
Wolford's traffic, Porter 816, departing runway 6, Wolford's.
Alright, there it is. Field's in sight. Tri-County traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot is on the 45 to join the left downwind 02 Tri-County. Tri-County traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot is left downwind 02, full stop, Tri-County. Alright, there's our 45, showtime, power back. Give me 10 degrees of flaps, let's capture 80 knots. And round out on base. Tri-County traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot, left base 02, full stop, Tri-County. Alright, roll out. Where's she at? There she is. Tri-County traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, left base to final, approach 02, full stop, Tri-County. Flaps 2.
Trico traffic, Stearman Echo Foxtrot number 2, extended final, runway 2, Trico.
Check AOA. Caution, too slow.
Alright, so this airport's gonna need an exclusion zone put in it. I'll have to make a note of that. Ex-America is on top of this airport. Alright, and we're just gonna exit here. Tri-County traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot is clear 02
Caution, too
Tri-County.
slow. Caution, too slow.
Wolford's traffic, Stearman, November 1698, Papa departing runway 6 right, crosswind departure to the east, Wolford's.
Right. Alright, this is going to be our next longest leg.
Trico traffic, Stearman Echo Foxtrot, clear, runway 2. Go.
Alright, here's what I want to do real quick. Let's shut everything down. And let me take a look at the maintenance report. Alright. Master on. Beacon on. Clear prop. It's clear on the left, clear on the right. Max to start. Landing light on for safety, avionics going back on. I'm gonna take another quick break. Go say hi to the first officer, and I will be right back.
Trico, traffic, Stearman 9 Echo Foxtrot, departing runway 2, departure to the north. Trico.
Trico traffic, Port 816 is 3 miles to the west of the field, 1,500. We be right hand 45 for the downwind runway 3, Trico.
Alright. Park and brake on. Park and brake off. And we're at Tri-County, is that right? Yeah. Tri-County traffic, Cessna November 8033 Foxtrot, back taxi 02, Tri-County.
Trico traffic, Port 816 is left base, runway 2, Trico.
Alright, so he's on left base. Yeah, that ought to be enough. We don't wanna cut Uncle Melvin off. Tri-County traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot is taking runway 02, no delay, Tri-County.
You've got plenty of time, Michael.
I like how they really ramped us off the end
Tri-County
there.
traffic, Stearman, November 62, 908, Papa left downwind, number 2, Tri-County.
Tri-County traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot, airborne off of 02 and departing the area to the north, Tri-County.
Tri-County, Port 816, turning final, extended final, 5 miles runway 2, Trico.
Galesburg traffic, Stearman 34 Quebec, about 4 miles to the northeast, straight into runway 21 turf, Galesburg.
Tri-County traffic, Stearman November 1698 Papa, left base runway 2, number 2, Tri-County.
I couldn't find a Stearman aircraft to make it work for this thing in time for the event. So we're flying the 172.
Galesburg traffic, Stearman 34 Quebec, 17 turf. Runway 21 turf.
You know what? Let's do some air work in this bird. I haven't done a whole lot of air work in this bush bird. So let's go ahead and climb up to 3,000 feet.
Trico traffic, port 816 is clear, runway 2.
And we're going to try some slow flight.
Galesburg traffic, Stearman 34 Quebec is clear of 21 turf, taxiing back to the FPL Galesburg.
Tri-County traffic, Stearman November 1698 Papa, on about a 3-mile final runway 2.
Check AOA. Check AOA.
It's getting a bit bumpy up here. Alright, 3,000 feet. Let's level off here. Alright. Where are we at? 80 knots? Let's put 10 degrees of flaps in. Don't let it bubble up. And all the flaps. Bring the power back. And we're going to pitch for airspeed and power for altitude. Alright, so our stall horn's going off right about 50.
Number 1698 Papa is clear runway 2, Tri-County.
do it. Let's do a power off stall. Ready? Stall's imminent. And stall.
Check AOA.
Didn't like the recovery on that one. We're gonna try this again. Alright, airspeed 70.
Kiwani traffic,
Get back up to 3,000.
10 miles to the south. Anyone have the active there at Kiwani?
Alright, 3,000 feet. Alright, we're gonna do a power on stall this time. Then we'll do a power off stall. Alright, let's go flaps 10. Full flaps. Alright, here we go. Stall's imminent. And there's the brake. I didn't take my flaps out right away on that our initial stall, so I lost a lot more feet.
423 Charlie limits approximately 4 miles south. Intentions of a midfield cross with a left-hand downwind approach for runway 09. General Airport.
Trico traffic, Porter 816 is departing runway 2. Straight out VFR northbound. Trico.
Gilbert traffic. Stearman noted like a short mile to 1 turn.
I wonder if this is an airport over here. Let's go check this out. I don't see it anywhere on the sectional. And nobody's around me. Alright. We're just gonna do an inspection pass real quick over this, what I think is a dirt strip. That's what it looks like to me. Let's go check it out.
General Aviation Air Park, 423 Charlie Lima entering crosswind, midfield, General Aviation.
So if this isn't an airport,
General Aviation,
it should
423
be.
Charlie Lima is entering left downwind for runway 09.
Well, not an airport, but at least a landing strip.
General Aviation.
Just about to pass our struts here.
$500.
Check AOA.
I am not going to make any sort of radio call. I don't even know what I would call this thing right now.
General Aviation Air Park, 423 Charlie Lima is entering left base and final, runway 09, touch and go, General Aviation.
Okay, looks like a good spot for a base turn. On our inspection pass, it looked pretty flat. I didn't see any sort of obstacles in the middle of what I would think is a landing strip here, so we're going to go ahead and take it and see what happens.
Caution, too slow.
Flaps 10.
Air traffic, Stearman 9008 November is 8 miles to the south, east inbound for landing planning, runway 09. Jet Air traffic.
Check AOA.
Let's get over these trees and drop down in here.
Check AOA. Caution, too slow.
Alright. So I am going to stop right here in the middle of this now active strip. And I just want to see. Hollow Lake, Fish and Wildlife Area. I'm wondering if that's not something for a Department of Natural
Jet Air traffic,
Resources.
423 Charlie Lima, touch and go complete. Left-hand turnout, left downwind departure.
It is a. I mean, I would
Jet Air
maybe
traffic,
crop
Stearman
test, maybe for
9008
crop
November,
testing,
2 miles to the
crop
south.
testing strip.
We'll follow that traffic on downwind for
It is definitely
Hold on.
long enough to
09.
land something on. That's for certain.
Jet Air traffic.
You know, I don't necessarily see that as being a, farm strip or anything. It definitely looks like a landing strip. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take it and get out of here. Full power. Might be a bit bumpy on our roll. rotate. Airspeed's coming alive finally. And let's BY up out of here.
Jet air traffic.
Check
Stearman
AOA.
9008 November, entering left downwind, runway 9. Jet air traffic.
Now we're gonna head to Kiwani.
Tri-County traffic, Stearman November 62908 Papa, departing runway 2 straight out, Tri-County.
It's grass, doesn't have a grass runway, it looks like asphalt. Oh, it did have that. Well, no grass runway here.
Jet air traffic, Stearman 9008 November, is turning left base to 09, full stop. Jet air traffic. Jet air traffic, Stearman is final 09, full stop. Jet air traffic.
Grass just south of 29 inside the taxiway. Alright, so just south of 29 inside the taxiway. Okay, that should be fun.
Stearman 9008 November, clear for runway. Jet air.
Oh yeah, that's what we're going for, alright. That little itty bitty grass strip right there. Alright. Thanks for pointing that out, Downwind Sim. Really appreciate it. Guys, if you don't know Downwind Sim, definitely check out his channel. He does a lot of great bush flying events. And check out the website too, downwindsim.com. You'll find a lot of amazing custom scenery for a lot of these bush flying events. But he does do a lot of streaming into VR, really fun to watch, kind of a different perspective. So yeah, definitely check him out, give him a follow.
Yep.
Speaking of scenery, I have to teach myself the 3D rendering program Blender or something along those lines. In the process of updating the scenery for Arkansas for the event this year, so due to a lot of incursions, they've redesigned their course for this year. Part of the scenery are pylons. They're nylon pylons about 25 feet tall. And I couldn't find anything in any of my existing libraries, so it's going to be an interesting learning experience to try and learn Blender and how to build custom objects. Downwind Sim already says he's happy to help. Great. I'm probably going to have to take him up on his excellent expertise because he does a lot of custom objects. Alright, let me see where we're at here. Runway. So we'll just call it 27 grass. So that's great, Downwind. I appreciate that. In fact, when after the end of my flight tonight, I'll go ahead and send you a picture of what I'm trying to design.
Kiwani traffic, border 816 is a midfield, left-hand pattern, 1-9er grass, Kiwani.
One niner grass. Alright.
Okay, Kiwani, border 816, turning left base, 1-9er grass.
Alright, so we're gonna cross over midfield. Are you sure it's 1-9er grass at Melvin? I don't know about that. Maybe there is a 1-9er grass. I see a 2-7 grass. Quanzi traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot, overflying the field at 1,800 feet, Quanzi.
Quasi traffic, border 816. Not sure that was 1-9er grass, but we're clear.
Quanzi traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot is left downwind, 1-9er grass, full stop, Quanzi. Quanzi traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot, final approach, runway 19er, grass, full stop, Quanzi. Alright, flaps 10.
500.
20.
Short final runway 19.
Let's slow her down. Wait. Okay. Wait. Which side is it on? I guess it doesn't really matter, huh? Okay, yeah, it's alright. It's on the west side. Alright, so I'm lined up. Where are we at? 50 knots, ground speed 53.
Check AOA.
Q1E traffic, Stearman November 16, area Papas, 9 miles to the south, be entering left downwind runway 19er, Q1E.
Check AOA. Caution, too slow.
Oh, that one was a bit hard. Q1A traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot, it's clear of 19er grass and taxiing back to the threshold 20. Melvin, hello, welcome. Glad to have you aboard, my friend. Hopefully your flight's going well. We had some traffic coming in behind us. We'll probably hang out and wait for. I think.
Caution, too slow.
Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Melbourne says it's hard to fly and watch at the same time.
Traffic, Port 16 is departing 19er.
I totally agree.
Straight out. And correction, Kwani will be right-hand downwind departure northbound.
And it flaps up.
Q1E traffic, November 16, area Papas, 4 miles south, entering the left downwind 19er grass. Q1E traffic.
Quantity traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot. We're holding short 19er in the grass and we'll wait for that landing traffic, Quantity.
You probably got plenty of time for me if you wanna if you wanna go.
Roger, Quantity traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot is taking runway 19er grass, making a right downwind departure to the north, Quantity.
And Kwani, Porter 816 is climbing through 1,700, departing the area northbound. We've got our eyes out for the arriving traffic.
Alright, airspeed's coming alive. Here she is. Let's rotate.
And Porter, I've got both aircraft in sight. 908 Papa on the downwind 19er grass.
We've got positive climb rate. Everything's still in the green. bippity bump bump. Over the hills we go. Quantity traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot, right crosswind 19er, Quantity.
Quantity traffic, number 16 and 8, Papa left base, 19er grass, 20.
Quantity traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot is on a right downwind, runway 19er. We're going to be departing the pattern to the north, Quantity.
Quantity traffic, Stearman 908, Papa, short final, 19er grass, 20.
So we're heading over to Jen Air. This is the other airport that I did for explain tonight. It has a 09er and 27 runway. It's lit, LIRL. It does have displaced thresholds at both ends. A swimming pool, and nice little private looking grass strip. And it had a swimming pool, a decent sized house, a few hangars and an outbuilding. And then a few different T hangars, row T hangars. Alright, no, I'm sorry, the T hangars were at the first one we did, Wolford's. Was it? Okay, no, I was wrong. The T hangars are at Jen Air. It was a bigger airport. Wolford's, I had the swimming pool. That's right, kind of backwards. So Wolford's was a nice private grass strip. It had a pretty big house, some nice outbuildings and a hangar. A swimming pool. Jen Air. Had a lot of gravel. Almost looked like it might have been depreciated concrete.
Traffic, Stearman Echo Foxtrot, back taxi for departure on runway 17, Jen Air.
Starflex the second, welcome back, my friend. Pleasure to have you back on board. Yeah, we realized last night that for that first part of our flight, when you were using our default scenery, we had just done some airport testing, and we forgot to switch it back.
Jen Air traffic, Porter 816.5 to the south of the field at 1,700. We're on E-trade, left-hand base runway 27.
Tonight's scenery, ARC Geo tips, done with Ortho for XP. then just the default X-plane airports. And then this next airport we're flying into, I developed earlier today actually for the event.
General traffic, Stearman 9 Foxtrot departing runway 27, departure to the southwest. General.
Starflex says he needs to get back into events. Yeah, I do them when I can, and no feelings get hurt. You know, if you can't do an event, so. Yeah, we are with the Virtual USA Flying Club for one of their events this evening. I built the entire panel. The panel itself is made out of, well, the rear panel layer is 1/2-inch birch wood, and then the gauge panel overlay is 1/4-inch birch. I chose birch because it doesn't splinter as easily as a lot of other woods did, with all the fine holes.
Jen Air, 4816 turning final, runway 27, Jen Air.
The panel, the steam panel is overlaid on a 22-inch monitor. The air manager powers the gauges. Was that a weather change there? Millimeter and 3mm. Yeah, so that's approximately the same thickness. 12mm, about, yeah, it's about 1/2 inch.
4816 is clear, runway 27.
So we did have some clouds come in. I think we're still going to be VFR as long as we can stay below them. Gen Air traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is 4 miles southeast, going to be ending at 45 to join the left downwind 27 Gen Air.
Jen Air traffic, Port 816 departing 27, left-hand crosswind to the south, Jen Air.
What's our field elevation here? 645. Pattern 1650. Roughly. General traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is on the 45 to join the left downwind 27, full stop, Jen Air. Jen Air traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, midfield left downwind 27, full stop, Jen Air. Alright, beam the numbers, flaps 10. Remember, we do have displaced thresholds to clear these streets on both ends. Okay, so I was mistaken again. This is the one with the swimming pool. Jen Air traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, left base, 27 full stop, Jen Air. Flaps 2. Jen Air traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, left base to final approach, 27 full stop, Jen Air. Alright, displaced marker thresholds are marked with, in this case they're concrete, or it should be white paint or white markings. But they're your typical displaced threshold markers. And you should catch a glimpse of one just coming off the right strut there. There it is.
Check AOA.
Yeah, so here we go. We go down here, we'll find a swimming pool. Alright, yeah. So there's a swimming pool over there. Here's the other displaced thresholds markers to get over the road on that end.
Too slow. Caution. Too slow.
No custom objects used. Like I said, these are all going to get uploaded to the X-Plane gateway. But definitely better than what was here, which was nothing other than a grass strip that wasn't even lined up properly. Alright, let's hang out here just a second. I am going to step out for just a minute and go say goodnight to the kids, and I will be right back. Alright, doesn't look like anybody came in while I stepped out. Melbourne scenery looks great. You didn't have a chance to download it, and that's fine. I just wanted to put it up there, let people know in case I did need something for the event tonight. I knew that you were going to be in MSFS, but I know you know a lot more people in the Discord than I do that might have needed it. So, but yeah, no worries. But I appreciate the compliment. If you do want it, it is in the Discord, in the sceneries channel. And that goes for anybody. If anybody wants the scenery or any of my scenery projects, there's some available in my Discord. You know, if you're inclined to grab them before they hit the gateway, but don't feel pressured by any means to do so. Flaps up. Okay. And looks like we're clear. We do have traffic coming in. We've got plenty of time. Alright. Jen Air traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot is going to back taxi runway 27, Jen Air. Parking break off. We don't want to run that runway light over. Alright, Starflex, we'll see you when you get back.
Extended final for runway 21, Galesburg.
Alright, so from here we're gonna head back to Galesburg. And that's probably going to be all the time I'm going to have for this evening.
Galesburg traffic, Stearman 9008 November, 6 miles to the northeast. On the west side of the city, we'll enter the left downwind for 21, planning to land in the grass.
Yep. And here's our rotor displace threshold, again, to stay clear of this road on this end. But it is only going to affect our landing. That's not going to affect our takeoff.
12 miles northeast of the field. We're going to overfly at 2,000 and enter left-hand downwind runway 21 grass, Galesburg.
So, I could take this whole ending here. Alright. Flaps are up. Strobes are on. Full power. Alright. Join air traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot, taking runway 27, going to be making a left crosswind departure to the south, Join air.
Galesburg traffic, Stearman 90 Foxtrot, we're about 10 miles out, extended final runway 21, will probably be number 2.
Full power.
But I'll be looking at the traffic off my right wing. Galesburg.
Alright, she's coming alive.
It's Stearman to Porter, we've
Let's
got you
go.
in sight, and we'll let you go ahead and land. Like I said, we'll
Positive
go ahead
climb
and
rate.
just flat full pattern, let the traffic sort out.
Jet Air traffic, November 16, 908 Papa is 3 miles to the southeast, entering the left base 27. Jet Air.
Join air traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot is airborne off of 27 and we're left crosswind departure and departing the area. Join air.
November, 5 miles to the east. We'll enter the left downwind on the 45 for runway 21.
And from here, we're going to head back here to Galesburg.
Galesburg traffic, Stearman 90 Foxtrot, 8 miles out, extended final runway 21, Galesburg.
We've got some low clouds. We're going to kind of stay low.
Traffic, November 16, 908 Papa, short final runway 27. Jet Air.
Probably going to hang out here about 2,000 feet or so. Alright, that looks good to me. Let's level off. I'll trim through this. Ground speed 90. Let's see if we can slow that down just a bit.
Jet Air traffic, Stearman, November 16, 908 Papa, departing runway 27, left crosswind department. Departure, Jet Air.
traffic. Stearman 9008 November is on the 45 to the left downwind for 21. Landing in the grass. Galesburg. Galesburg traffic, Stearman 9008 November is established left downwind for 21.
Galesburg traffic, Port 816, we see the traffic on the left downwind. We're going to overfly the field, 2,200, and fall in behind him on the left-hand downwind, grass 22, sorry, grass 21.
Yes, Starbucks, I'd have to agree. It would be bad to land in the building. So yeah, the grass would be the preferred medium.
Galesburg traffic, Stearman 9008 November, swing base final, runway 21, landing in the grass. Galesburg.
Well, let's not overfly this little town of Cambridge. We'll just put it off to our right. Although it looks like, I don't know if it's going to be their fairgrounds or maybe a high school. Let's see here.
Galesburg traffic, Stearman 9008 November is clear of the grass runway, crossing runway 21, taxiing to parking. Galesburg traffic.
Yeah, Galesburg, Port 816, turning left downwind 21, Galesburg.
I'm going to say that's probably a fairgrounds. Nice big track, big white building.
Traffic, Porter 816, left base, runway 21, grass, Galesburg.
Galesburg traffic, Stearman 9008 November, clear runway 21 on Delta, taxiing to parking. Galesburg traffic.
Okay, Galesburg, Porter 816 on the final 21.
What's this one? Is this an airport?
Galesburg, Port 816 is clear 21 on the grass. We're going to cross 21 to parking.
Thought I saw another small strip over here, maybe not. Maybe so. Let's see, is it clear? Alright. Hang on the steep turn. Looks like a strip to me. Sure is. It's just not near where it needs to be. Alright, let's go see if we can't 180 this down into not the X-plane strip, but the ortho strip. Watch that angle of attack. Alright, this is what I assume the real world strip is right here. Right over here somewhere. Where did I just see it at? Okay, there it is. Hang on. Isn't this what this plane is for? Doing all this crazy stuff? Alright. So, there's traces of an X-plane runway. I guess this does have some pretty low stall speeds, huh? Alright, climbs up. So we're not gonna try to attempt to land there. It doesn't look like the terrain's proper, and I don't know. Like I said, I saw the 2D runway from X-plane. I don't know if it's even still a valid airstrip, so we're not gonna try it. Yeah, I thought so too, on maintaining altitude. And that's about where we were at. We were full flaps, and granted we were full power, but we were also maintaining altitude. Yes, there's a loud beep. Positive with MSFS is any grass runway that doesn't actually exist in the game is most likely on aerial photography. I can confirm that, I think. I've only tried it one time, and I tried it at my home airport, which has a grass runway, and it was there. I could barely make it out, because the imagery was kind of old, but it was there. But it also added grass in several places where it should not have been, like asphalt, concrete, taxiways. So I guess that, and from my learning experience from the one time I tried it, apparently there are some airports and stuff that still require end user add-on enhancements to make it look proper. You said because my home airport in MSFS did not look anything near like it should have, as far as ground textures go. So I think it was just satellite imagery and AI. A little bit of situational awareness. Oil temperature, oil pressure in the green, suction's looking good, fuel flow is good. Nothing on the annunciator panel to worry about right now. Manifold pressure is looking good. I don't see any traffic around me, what I can see. ADSB is showing some, but I don't have visual. Looks like there's quite a bit of freeware sceneries that are available for MSFS. A lot of windmills around here. I will say that X-America does a good job at placing those where they need to be. They're almost spot on. The caveat is it looks kind of like the windmill is casting a colorful shadow because you can still see them on the ortho. Alright, we'll try and keep the turbulence on a low level for Downwind Sim, who's having his dinner right now.
Northeast of the field will be straight in for runway 19er grass, Guilford.
Yeah, definitely a lot of windmills. That's really cool to see. The wind always blows in central Illinois. I've never actually been to Illinois. I've been over it. I've been around it. I've never been actually in Illinois. I'll have to check. I'll have to put that on my list of Mid-Eastern states. Most of the other ones I've already hit. Alright, so there's a grass runway 21, where we're gonna land, where we took off from at Galesburg. Let's see. Alright, so it's on the parallel 2-1. Okay, should be fun.
Goes for traffic. Stearman, November 16, 908, Papa, 5 mile final, runway 19er grass. Galesburg.
I guess I can make a straight in final. I almost never try to do that in a GA aircraft. I think if anything, we might try and go south of the field, grab a left base and enter that way. We'll see as we get closer. Duluth Fly, welcome. What's up, buddy? How are you, sir? We're just about to land here at Galesburg. Just joined the Virtual USA Flying Club on one of their events. How are you this evening, Duluth? How are things going your way? And I do want to thank you all for flying along with me tonight. It's always a pleasure having everyone on board. Nice, hopefully your radio show went well. Once we land here at Galesburg, this is going to be our last stop for the evening. Unfortunately, I'm just going to be out of time. But we will be back up tomorrow at some point to try and knock out our I2 rating on the Pilot Edge network. Depending on how my scenery project goes along tomorrow. But at some point in time, I would like to knock the I2 rating out tomorrow as well. But my priority is getting this custom object built for the new Arkansas course. I've got kind of a deadline on that one. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get reported to the virtual FAA for texting and flying. Hey, I'm a pretty good texter and flyer. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm lacking my rudder input. My hand wasn't on the throttle. And I'm off course. Yep, I'm a pretty good texter and flyer. Actually, I'm not really off course. I wanted to come kind of east of the field so I can enter on either a left base or a downwind. Galesburg traffic, November 8032 Foxtrot, about 2 miles east of the field. We're going to be joining the 45 to enter left downwind for 2-1 grass. Galesburg. I keep wanting to say Galesville. I just sent down one cinema photo on the objects we need to create. That pylon is 25 feet tall. It is red on top. Galesburg traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot is joining the 45 for the left downwind 2-1 grass, Galesville. Galesburg. Galesburg. Alright. Alright, good over there. Galesburg traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, left downwind 2-1 for the grass, Galesburg. The Starflex is from New Zealand, if I recall correctly, from an earlier chat. Alright, okay, there we are, kind of abeam the grass threshold. Correct, alright, New Zealand. and we're back. Flaps 10. I have a friend that lives in Auckland, New Zealand. Galesburg traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, left base 21 grass, Galesburg. Galesburg traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, left base to final 21 grass, full stop, Galesburg. Curious to know if the grass runways actually. Okay, so there's the poppy lights. So I'm assuming the grass runway is going to be over here. Wait, another notch of flaps. We don't want to run over the poppy lights. We're on the runway. I can see the ortho runway markers. Flaps up. Alright, past that one taxiway, we're gonna go up here to this next taxiway and cross runway 21. Alright, clear on the left, clear on the right.
Approaching runway 03,
Have to add, add that runway in here. Galesburg traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot. It's clear at 21 grass. We're going to be crossing 21
Entered
concrete.
runway 03, 21.
Wait here, make sure nobody calls in, saying they're landing 21. Don't think so, looks clear. Let's go ahead and cross here, and then we'll taxi back. Galesburg traffic, Skyhawk 8033 Foxtrot has crossed 21. We're taxiing to the ramp via Alpha, Galesburg. Excellent downwind, Sim. I'd appreciate that. Get her down here. Parking brake on. Let's lean out just a little bit. Alright. Yeah. We were a late arrival, but that's alright. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, we'll shut things down here and then we'll go do a post-flight back in the FBO. Avionics going off. All of our lights going off. Let's turn our G5 off. Mixture to lean. Max to off. Master to off. Alright, tack timeout, 199.3. So we got 2.3 in the Homs on that. Downwind sim, always a pleasure, my friend. Alright, so we'll head back to the FBO. I'll see you over there and we'll debrief. And we'll say goodnight. You remember where yep, that way, FBO. Alright, see you there.
Alright, so there we are. It's a fun flight. This one, where were we at? Where was that? This one here. This one was interesting. This one wasn't even mapped. Yeah. Remember this strip here? So I'm going to do some research on that and see if that is an actual landing strip and used as such. Because I'd really like to find out. If not, that's just an awful long skinny cut. If it wasn't used for landing purposes. So Galesburg, and then we went to, what was this one? Woodford. Yeah, this was Woodford. Woodford. From there over to Tri-County, and then to that one we just talked about, and then Kewanee. That was a fun grass strip there. That one was modeled, actually, surprisingly. And then Jen Air was one that I developed earlier. So yeah, all in all, it was a good flight with the Virtual USA Flying Club. They always put on a decent GA events, and they catered to GA flying specifically. That's one of the things I really like about flying with them, because it's all general aviation. There's not a lot of jet, jumbo jet, turbo jet, that sort of thing. Not a lot of jet traffic, and not a lot of there's some, but not a lot of IFR type flying either. Alright, so everyone has left the event chat, so we'll just close out of that Discord then. Seriously, thanks everyone for coming and flying with me. I really greatly appreciate it. It is fun, and it's always more fun with more than one. Until the next time, hope you guys all take care and stay safe. And let me catch up on this chat real quick. I know we had a few people come in. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Sugar Dunkerton, he stopped in earlier. Always a pleasure. WestJet was in earlier. I know he was going to the mountains. Wasn't going to be able to stay for the whole thing. Downwind Sim, you stuck around for the whole thing. Appreciate it. And I appreciate all of your help along the way with several aspects. And let's see, Duluth Fly popped in. Melvin Leroy, check him out. Melvin Leroy does a lot of stuff with the Bushback League, so check out his channel. Also partners with Downwind Sim actually on a lot of the scenery development. So definitely check him out and give him a follow. And then Starflex II, watching from New Zealand, and that's what I thought. So I'm glad that my brain remembered correctly. So thank you for coming along, my friend. And if I did miss anybody, I do apologize. It is awful hard to keep up with the chat in the cockpit, but this is my the ability to do pre-flight now and post-flight, outside the aircraft gives me a lot more time to catch up with that and talk to you guys and sort of give you a better one-on-one with me. So yeah, thank you all. Until the next time, you guys all take care and stay safe. And let's just see who we can send you over to. Well, let's tell you what. Slant Alpha, looks like he's doing some GA flying, so let's go raid Slant Alpha. And if you guys want, tell him I said hello. If you guys, if you can't stay for his stream, that's fine. But please just at least stay for the raid for the first minute or so. WestJet, great, buddy. You'll be pleased to know I finally figured out all of the stream delay and lag and everything. So hopefully this one was pretty good. I moved a lot of streaming tools over to another computer to offload some resources from the OBS computer, which seems to be working out just fine. So, all right, again, you guys all take care and stay safe. And we will head over to Slant Alpha Adventures, and we'll see you next time.